How's your body look? Are your arms still looking that way when you put them in the mirror?
They look like strings.
Here comes the spotlight. Just put it on your face for us.
So, Charlie, you know, life is like a fishbowl, Charlie.
Oh, here we go.
You never know how clear the water's gonna be or how foggy it's gonna be.
How choppy it's going to be, and everything looks
or what
distorted.
fish are gonna be in it, or what fish are gonna die
distorted,
or
and
eat each other.
Charlie the fish came to our gym on a bet.
Did he come to the gym on a bet the very first time he came into the gym and
I
trained?
don't think so.
Why did he train for the very first time?
Charlie, you're on.
No, really. Why? I don't even remember. Oh, I do. Didn't you just tell me, hey, Charlie's coming in and you're going to train him?
Charlie told me he wanted to get ready for Batman.
No. Green Arrow.
Green Arrow, Batman.
Guys,
okay, so Charlie,
a movie, a show, a series.
Hey, I have a question. So why did you tell him you wanted to get ready for a show and come in and train when that's something that you don't ever do? Like you just starve yourself instead.
Because now I know Leo, and he was always like, hey, if you ever want to come in, just talk to me, let me know. So I let him know, and he was like, yeah, of course. And then that didn't go nowhere. And then we were talking about a movie.
Not go nowhere?
It didn't go anywhere. Like I didn't come in. I think maybe I came in once or something. And then we were talking on a podcast about the show coming up, and it was kind of like, is it easy to give up habits, or what was it? Or is it easy to change?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, it's easy to change. I do it all the time for movies. And you guys, I think both of you guys were like, no, it's not as easy. So we made a bet that I could change a lot of things.
So, how did that work out for you, Charlie? Are you
like, you guys are always like, he came in for like one day. No, I went in for weeks with an S. Weeks.
I'll give you this. It was like a month.
It was over a month.
I'll give you a month.
It was over a month. And you guys said two times a week or something, 3 times a week.
3.
There was sometimes I was coming in 4 and 5.
Maybe once or twice.
Oh, here we go.
Charlie.
No, it was such a long time.
You're in that fishbowl where everything's distorted right now. Come on, Charlie. I think the other part of the bet was he's going to quit smoking.
Yeah, he was supposed to quit smoking, and he was supposed to train for 75 days or 90 days.
I don't know.
I think you guys said 90 days.
90 days.
90 days. And he made it to like 45 freaking days. And then I think that's when he stopped coming in.
You're the demographic that we're talking about, Charlie. Tell us what happened.
Tell us why you stopped coming in.
How did you self-sabotage this?
And I was your trainer. So as your trainer who was putting all this effort into you and really like focused on you in that hour and like really trying to mold your body the way you wanted, because you wanted a very specific look. You would have just stopped coming after 45 months or 45 weeks. I would have felt 45 days. I would have felt like, what did I do wrong? So please tell me.
It was all the trainer. I didn't get nowhere I wanted. And I was like, forget it, dude. This is a waste of time. No, that's not the truth. There was actually days I was very impressed with. One, there was times I couldn't pick up like fucking 5 pounds. I was like, I can't do it anymore.
Yes, I did warn him. I was like, don't worry about like manipulating your body in a certain way.
But at the end, there was times I was looking in that mirror and I was like, look at my fucking arms. They were fucking crazy. Like I've never seen them before in my life. Like it was crazy. But what happened realistically was I started going to school again. And I feel like there was something else right when I started going to school. There was a whole bunch of things going on that I was like, I had to let something go. And, you know, I think Leo, you've had this talk with me about I don't remember why though, but you said usually when people want to get rid of something, the first thing, their luxuries, the first thing they let go is the personal trainer. And I let Cara go. She wasn't worth the money.
I know sometimes free is too much. It's way too expensive.
No,
the crazy thing about that, saying that being free, that people who actually pay, they actually are better at following through because they paid for it up front. They go, "Dad, I paid for this damn thing. I'm going to use it." It almost works in reverse.
But do tell us, did you feel better back then than you do now? Because how long has it? It's probably been like at least 45 days since you stopped. I mean, or more. Do you feel different?
I don't know, because it's not fair for me to say, because at the end of the working out, I went through a depression and then I started school and I had something else go on. I can't remember. So there was a lot going on that I was unbelievably miserable. Right now I feel really good. So that's like, it's not even fair to compare. But are you saying like, there was days I walked out of the gym and felt very like I'm ready to start my day, and it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, which was fucking crazy for me. Like I was ready and pumped. So like I had moments of like days that I was like pumped. I don't know how to explain it, but like my overall, I don't know.
How's your body look? Are your arms still looking that way when you put them in the mirror?
They look like strings. Weren't you on that podcast? He looked at him. He acknowledged him.
Oh my God.
No, Charlie,
We've gotten so much feedback from that one. How many seconds was that clip, Charlie? Before you
I'm gonna go to it real fast, but it was funny because I heard a lot of whatchamacallit too on that. I got a lot of like laughing emojis.
Charlie, I want to know something. A serious question. When you came in here, serious question. Are you there?
Did my screen go off?
It just freezes a little bit.
Serious question, Charlie. When you made that decision to come in here to work out, did you really, at the core, did you really think that you would stick with it?
Yeah, I think I could still prove you wrong. I know I was just being weak.
No, do over.
I don't think changing.
I don't want to train you anymore.
I really don't think changing is as hard as people make it out to be, and I still agree with that.
Dear
I really don't.
Here we go to the freaking conversation. We just proved you wrong. You lost you officially lost the bet, right?
Yeah. What's he going to pay up?
And you never told him what he would have to do if he lost the bet. He told you he was going to dress you.
If he was
and he was going to dress you in a dress. I will tell you.
If he was straight up, he would pay me some money on his own.
No, you should make it like a big thing. He was going to dress you in a dress. He told me a dress and make you do a podcast in it. So he lost. And now we're officially discussing this, guys. And he lost, Leo. You just never told him what his
money. I don't think changing is as hard as people make it out to be. I don't.
Then why did you fail?
Why didn't you change your hours around to where you keep coming to the gym? If change is not so fucking hard. If it's that easy.
You're half.
We're open at 5, Charlie.
At 5.
We're open at 5,
even
Charlie.
Open at 5.
Hey,
to do at 5, Charlie.
I went there one time at 5.
One time.
And it wasn't
one time.
It wasn't even to train.
Well,
it was
lost?
to video record Leo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Change is not that hard, huh, Charlie?
I went in at 5 o'clock, going to bed at like, what time did I go to bed? It was still late.
I know, but if that meant something to you, you would stop going to bed at 4 in the morning.
That's my creative time. That's the time I'm most creative and most energized and time to go.
Let's just call it what it is. It's more important.
It's more, because that's when I do my shit.
It's more important.
More important than what?
What would happen, Charlie? Serious question. What would happen? I am a director of a big movie that's coming up. Okay. and I'm going to put you in this part, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
But the only way that you're going to be in this part, and I'm going to pay you a lot of money for it, is you need to get in this kind of shape, Charlie. You need to go to the gym 3 days a week. What happens to you?
Easy. I don't think like actors, when everyone's like, oh my God, look at the shape they got into. I'm like, guys, they got paid millions to not have a job and to work out 45 times in a day. I'm sure it's not that hard. All of us have real life shit that we have to do. Like we can't just
Wait.
It's 30 minutes.
But do you think those guys were just making $1 zillion right from the beginning?
No.
So if I told you that I had this part, wouldn't you be thinking that maybe this part's going to give me a bigger gig?
Oh, but, I mean, I haven't been in that situation, Leo. What do you want?
I want straight answers. I want you to be straight with yourself. Look in the mirror. Look in the fucking mirror. Do you have a fucking mirror?
Let me look in the camera so I can
Look
see
at the camera.
myself.
I'm not going to pay you $1 gazillion, Charlie, but you do good in this part. I got other movies. There may be opportunity for you. So what you're telling me is you have to be guaranteed something so you don't have to work and anything else to inconvenience your little fucking life. Is that right?
If it's ever guaranteed with money, I would do it.
There you go.
So if the motivation is there.
Yeah.
Well, we've said that before.
The motivation has to be trumped by discipline.
At a certain point. Motivation starts you.
Gone.
Motivation always starts people, but then when it does end, there needs to be discipline.
Discipline.
Do you guys really think it's that hard to change, or do you think people make a bigger deal about it than it is?
Charlie?
Oh my God, you've already proven to
Charlie.
us that you can't change. What are you talking about? You can't. You don't have
Charlie,
two legs
look
to
at the
stand on
fucking
anymore.
mirror.
Oh yeah. I haven't
Stop drinking soda. Stop drinking soda.
I haven't smoked in 10 days.
Okay.
10 days. Oh,
Whoa.
big whoop. Oh, that was, wow.
How many times have we seen you stop? You
Wow.
keep going back. You're not
You were
making a
supposed to quit
change.
smoking 45 days ago when you were in here.
Yeah, but guess
No.
Huh?
what's gonna be crazy? This time that I quit, and I am gonna quit.
When?
I'm quitting right now. It's just look at it. Like I just quit. It wasn't a bet. I just fucking did it.
You're so full of shit.
I did.
You're so full of it. Wait till your life gets really chaotic. Your kids sick.
And then you're gonna be like, cigarette.
Stress release.
Damn, this is why
Charlie.
people break.
Don't lie to
Listen to you
yourself.
guys. Fuck, man.
Don't lie to yourself, Charlie.
It's because
Look at
we're
me.
your
Look
friends.
at me.
I'm not.
Don't lie to yourself.
I'm not.
Football.
I got this.
Hey, no, really. No,
Okay,
like seriously
I want to
right
make a
now.
bet with him now.
Wait, no, wait. Seriously. you still think
Look at me in my
after
look
you
at me in my
failed-
look at me in my fucking eyes.
Hey, look at me and my fucking eyes. You still think after you failed the bet of telling us that change isn't that hard, anybody can do it. Watch, I can do it. Okay, you didn't do it, and you still think you have two legs to stand on to be like, yeah, change is
Come
still
on,
not
Charlie.
hard.
Yeah, I
Come on,
think
friendship.
that
Admit
Charlie?
it's hard.
it's not hard.
Get it,
Oh
Charlie.
God.
We're friends here, Charlie. Come on.
Look, it's not just like the water. Like you're always like, this water is killing me. I'm like, it's not that bad. It's just I don't want to do it, but it's not that bad.
This water?
This
The
is-
drinking
Oh.
drinking a gallon of water every
It's not
day.
that hard.
That's because you're like taller than me and you weigh
You-
more than
you-
me, and the
you-
water was just going
Fuck
through me.
you, Charlie.
What?
Fuck you.
What am I
It's
getting
not
you
that
mad
hard.
about?
It's like sitting over here and not having to do it. That's not that hard.
He did do it for a little bit. I will give him that.
A little bit. Just like he quit for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he started again. You have a little pattern going on here, Charlie.
You seem to like do things and really be on a high with it, and then you
Yeah,
just
you take this
drop.
fucking high moral ground. It's like, I can do this. It's easy. Why can't you?
That's not what I said. I
Okay.
think people make a bigger deal about changing than what it is.
Oh, okay.
Change is
You
one of the
gonna make a bet
hardest
with him?
things.
Were you saying you wanted to make a bet with him?
Yeah.
Another one?
Another one.
You better tell him what the discipline's going to be. this time.
$500. It's a $500 bet.
Oh, he's putting money in it.
$500 bet.
What? I haven't even gotten a $500 bet with you. Oh, you better.
You're not as fucking fucked up as he is. $500 bet, Charlie. No smoking for 6 months.
Oh, I got this. I got this. I
can't even say it without say it with a straight face.
No, I'm fucking looking like this because I'm like, dude, I got this. So that would be
Charlie, and I'm
September.
What is it? 6 months.
I think it said September.
Wait, no,
Well,
start April.
we're in
All of
March.
April, all of May,
April,
all of June,
July,
all of July,
August, September,
August,
19th.
September.
September 19th.
September 19th. Charlie.
That's it.
Charlie. I hate to do this because you've been lying to us the whole time. I'm gonna rely on you being truthful.
I put it on my kids. No, I've never fucking lied. I've told you guys every time. I've always gone in there and been like, not on the podcast, not on air, but I've always told you guys, hey, I fucked up. I've never lied.
I know, but Charlie, what would you do for money? Would you lie for money?
Okay.
That's a yes or no.
Oh, he's laughing.
No. I'll be honest, but what do I give you? Is it both 500? 500,
Damn
500?
right it is.
You're damn right.
I'm on the side saying it's not so hard, Charlie. That's what you said. It's easy.
You swear to God.
Easy.
Right now, we had to. How do we do this, homegirl? You're hearing
Simple.
this.
Be truthful.
Okay.
Look
Well,
at me.
it's also being aired on freaking.
Look at me. Charlie, look at me.
I am looking at you.
Yeah. Now,
Okay, hey,
Charlie,
I don't want.
I want to be clear on this. No smoking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. No taking a little puffy. No having a cigarette out here and going.
Not even touching one.
Okay, I don't want that shit Zelled to me. I want $500 cash on the podcast.
On the podcast.
I do that 6 months. $500 bet. And
Okay,
the
wait.
reverse is also true. I want you to give me $500 on the podcast.
Okay, so September, you said 19th, so that's a Sunday. So we're gonna make it further. It's gonna be September 24th on that podcast.
You got it.
Okay.
I know you can't lie at the end of the day. I can get the truth out of you.
Okay. There we go, guys. We out. No. No, yeah, yeah, let's fucking do this. I'll show you. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. When you're successful, if that should happen, then we have to do something, some change.
Who's we? You have a fucking frog in your pocket.
No. I have a big rat in my mouth, in my pocket.
Who's we?
You and me.
Why me?
Because we all need to change something, and it's
Oh,
easy,
my-
according to Charlie.
I said it's not, but whatever. Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens now if Charlie, for some magical reason, doesn't follow through? He has to be punished. There's got to be consequences.
I thought you said I had to pay you 500.
That's not punishment enough
Oh,
for him.
that's true. That's true. Okay.
You know what? No. You're right. Because since I failed once, it's not fair for it
He
that
has
to
to
be
wear
it.
a dress and come on the podcast.
Who?
I'll wear a dress
Okay.
and I'll pay you $500.
Okay.
While he's wearing the dress.
I want you to be in a dress and with boobies. Okay.
Okay.
So make it legit.
I'll buy
Right.
fake ones like on eBay.
Yeah.
So it'll look like I'll make
Yes.
it look as realistic as possible.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Oh my god.
It's on the podcast.
It's on the podcast.
You can't deny this, Charlie.
I'm done. I got this.
Okay. Are we finished? Is there more?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We could it can be a short one if we want.
Well, how long was this? What do you
I've
think?
lost track. It's 2:30 already.
I bet you we got 30 minutes in.
I'm looking at this. I was looking up a couple of things. What's a deal breaker in a relationship for you?
For me?
Liar.
What?
A liar.
Please. People lie all the time in relationships. You guys are lying to each other all the time. And women lie
That's
more
deal
than men do.
breakers, man. Okay, liar. Okay, if you have a liar, that means you can't trust them. If you have no trust, you have no relationship.
Fuck that.
Oh dear, fuck.
Cara.
Come on, Cara. That's not real world shit.
Cara,
Guys.
you don't lie, Cara?
You guys, no,
Cara,
I don't
Cara,
lie.
you don't lie?
I don't lie.
She doesn't
Cara.
lie. Fuck you.
You don't stretch the little
don't
truth?
lie.
Don't you,
No, why do I need to stretch the truth?
Cara.
Cara. Everyone lies.
You shut up.
Whoa.
I've never lied to you.
We had a
Yeah,
nerve, Charlie.
because
I
I've
know.
never lied to you.
That's
I've
bullshit.
I've ratted myself out with certain things or told you I left work maybe
Cara,
5 minutes early
Cara,
or I don't know.
A
I've
white lie
always been
is a lie.
bullshit because you
It's not? It's not?
listen, you say that you don't trust people, but you really started to trust me. And don't say that you don't trust me 100% to not lie to you.
I don't
Keeping-
trust you 100% of the time. No, I
Keep-
trust you, but not 100% of the time. I don't trust anybody 100% of the time.
Okay, but you trust me because you know I'm not a liar.
Is keeping stuff from someone a lie?
I've always said yes, but people are like, don't you need to keep certain things away from someone to not hurt their
No.
feelings?
No. If you're not a liar, you shouldn't be a liar.
What? But
What the fuck is this?
no, a
See,
liar
this
is when
you're
somebody asks you
you're that
something
person that
and
takes
then
a
you
cigarette.
lie.
No?
If somebody asks you something and you respond with something that's not true, then you're a liar.
I lie more than I tell the truth.
Oh, we all know that.
I tell a version of the truth. You don't lie? at all?
Charlie's that way too.
You liar.
He does the version of the truth.
Fuck you, liar.
It's
Charlie.
whatever version makes him look real fucking awesome.
And that's convenient. That's convenient.
No, it's not what
Everybody's
most of the
like
time, 90% of the time, it's the version that's not gonna hurt your feelings.
But it's a lie. So what?
It
The
is a
original
lie,
question
but
is, what's a deal breaker in a relationship?
That's mine. What's yours?
When I get
That's
to the
not a deal
point
breaker.
where I hate the bitch.
Okay,
But what
is
gets
his
you
a
there?
deal breaker?
what gets you there
When I
though?
get to the point where I can't stand
Okay, but what gets you
Makes
there?
my skin
He's
crawl.
asking what's a deal breaker.
resentment, fuck that. Resentment. Way worse.
I get it because everyone's been there where you're like, you meet someone and you're really in love, and then, everyone's
fake.
had that where you look at them and you're like, I can't fucking stand you. But what got you there?
Yeah, that's all fake.
Not
Okay,
yeah.
what
Tell
got
me.
you there?
Like-
What got you there?
I'll give you a
Example?
classic example.
okay.
When I was married to the first one, I chose not to ever do yard work. I made the choice of paying somebody to do that. Okay. It irritated the shit out of her. And why can't you just be normal? And what started causing the resentment, that was like shit right there. Why can't you just be normal? There's actually resentment on my end. Okay. What with her, I always got really upset that her family's
Opinion?
opinion was more important than my opinion.
Oh, that's a big one.
That caused resentment.
Oh, that's a big one.
So I think
That would be a deal breaker, right?
I think that resentment over time is what pulls people apart, pulls me apart.
I
But
think
what he's saying, like that would be is that considered a deal breaker?
yeah, but I think that I don't think my girlfriend or wife always has to be on my side when it comes to family. But if it's an every time thing that it's a big old deal, then I get how that would be frustrating.
It was in my mind. I took that as a big old deal because it
No,
seemed
yeah,
like
that'd be a problem. 'Cause,
yeah.
like if you guys are trying to make decisions, she wouldn't want to hear you or she'd want to go there.
And then also
Yeah.
the thing was, why can't you just be normal? Why can't you just be like everybody else? Well, fuck that. In this case, I'd rather go work more and pay somebody to do it than do yard work. Why do I have to do yard work?
Mhm.
Yeah, girls, I hear, I don't know. I feel like I've heard that before. Like normal or manly is like a thing a girl always does with weird shit like that, like mowing the yard. And it's like, why does that matter? That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if you were just getting my lawn mowed, I wouldn't
That's
I
so
wouldn't care
weird.
if you're the one doing it as long as it's fucking being taken care of.
Yeah, but it was, that got me upset. Now, look, it wasn't just isolated to her. My dad, he used to say, "You're a dreamer. Oh, you're a dreamer." That caused a lot of resentment for me.
Okay, so yours is there's something that they do that causes a resentment, and then from that point on, it's pretty much a deal breaker.
It pretty much is. And it's hard for me
That really makes sense, though. I mean, it'd be a problem for me.
Yeah,
too.
so lying, I don't. You lie to me if you want. I can handle that. Resentment? Boo.
Yeah, it's just going to turn you off completely. You even like see them differently. You can't help that. Yeah, I get it. What about you, Charlie?
I have too
Where do
many
you
to
get
name,
this?
guys.
Huh?
I have too many to name, guys.
You have to
Name
pick
one.
One.
Why do you keep that's passive aggressive, I think. That's what they call that. That answer.
Is
I have
it
too many to
passive
What?
aggressive?
What?
I think
Oh,
it's
that's
being
not passive aggressive.
No,
It's
No,
not?
I'm just like, no, passive aggressive is like, isn't it when you're like,
Apparently I don't know.
you're being mean.
but without like obviously being mean, like in a
Yeah,
manipulative way.
Yeah, that's how I take passive
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
I'm not that smart.
Lying wouldn't bug me. Like it would bug me, of course, but it wouldn't be a deal breaker because I'm with Leo. I think most people lie 60% of the time.
Jesus, that's
Married
I
high.
don't
people,
think-
married people lie more than people that are not married. Married couples lie more to each other than people that are not.
It's
Well, I
weird
can
that
believe that because at that point you're with the person, and if something happens, I could believe that. Okay.
I just
Sorry,
told
Charlie,
you
go ahead.
guys there's 10,000 reasons why, but I'm gonna name two that would not be a deal breaker. That's kind of crazy. Lying would not be a deal breaker to me, and cheating would not be a deal breaker to me. Is that not weird? I feel like those are weird to have, but
I don't know. I think cheating would have been a deal breaker for me back in the day, but I don't think honestly it would be a deal breaker now.
you're only saying that because you would cheat. Ew, that's nasty, dude. She has problems.
No,
Who, Cara?
you see how serious his face got? He was really
Yeah.
like, "Ooh."
Cara? Does that have a
Yeah.
problem?
Yeah.
No, I just
he
think
said,
that at this point I've learned in my life that shit happens and you just have to work through it.
Okay.
I'm done answering the questions. Anyways, continue.
What else you got, Charlie?
I don't know what would be. I'm trying to think what would be. I think I start getting with Leo. There'll be certain things that add up to one day they walk into the front room and you're just like, oh God, why are you?
There's
in the
different
front
ways that
room?
But you know
You
that could
act
just
out.
happen. That could just happen over years if you think about it. Just life,
Well, it
period. They
kinda
could just
does.
piss you off and piss you off again and piss you off again, and then there's like 100 things that have pissed you off, and within a year into it, then they walk in the door and the 100 things are walking in with them.
I
right?
think I'm very much like you, Leo. Be honest with yourself right now. Be honest with me. If you could, would you just be alone for the rest of your life? And I mean from any relationships, not even girlfriends. I mean any.
No.
Just
No.
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 Mm.
Wow.
Maybe we're not alike.
I like being alone again on my terms. I like being alone. I like my space.
You know what? I think that's it on your terms. I think that's on my terms. I want to like when I want, I need to be fucking alone.
Yeah.
But I think
And I
that's
don't think that-
healthy.
Yeah, but you know how many people don't do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Woof.
I talked to somebody yesterday that his wife didn't want him to go take this certain job because he was going to be gone for 8 weeks, which would have been, I mean, they had a baby, but it's like he didn't do that because of that reason.
Okay, but I can see
How
that
old's the baby?
woman, she probably did not want to take care of that baby alone.
Yeah,
It was
how
like,
old's the
this is
baby?
your responsibility too.
Yeah, and I'd say, okay, well, we'll just find a babysitter.
Leo,
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna
how
pay
old is the baby? It depends on the baby.
Why can't one person take care of the baby?
How old's the
literally one person, it doesn't matter the age. 'cause
Yes,
I
it does.
Take care of my baby from freaking newborn to 7 years old right now. I mean, we could do it.
No, but I'm saying if it's the first 6 months, then I don't think the guy should leave. If
Really?
it's after the 6 months, then bitch, you can hang that shit up. You got it.
Come on, 8 weeks? It gets
8
me to
weeks.
maybe a better job. 8 weeks? I don't know. No, I wouldn't want to be alone.
I could do 8 weeks.
I wouldn't want to be, yeah, if it was like
I
6
think
months.
I learned space because I was married to somebody in the military. So I mean, I went months. Actually, I think like the longest we had gone was like a year.
So
without
you
seeing
could
each
go
other.
totally, Charlie, just be alone? You could?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
I think I could.
Really?
100%. Fuck yes.
No boyfriend. No, nothing.
Because
what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
no, but
hey, this is coming from Mr. How do you guys have best friends? Fuck that. That's too much effort.
Yeah, one of the best friends, Charlie. I didn't say that.
Okay,
so what is this coming down to? Sexual?
Yeah, I think that's right. Is that where you're going?
Oh, fuck that, dude. Close my eyes, fucking have my hand, look at some photos. I'm good, dude. I don't need all that shit.
Dear God.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Uh-huh. And then after you feel like shit, you're like,
just be alone forever and just have somebody for that.
No, but he said no girlfriend, no nothing.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Just alone, like a monk.
right? Basically.
No.
No.
No. Not ever. Just, because everything gets old to some degree. If you live in paradise every day, it gets old. It's not paradise anymore. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't even know if I'm telling you the truth. I'm just throwing that shit out there for conversation. I'm really surprised, like you, Charlie, that you're taking care of a young son or young kids. I don't think I'd do that.
What?
I'd have somebody doing it. I can't see myself every day.
He doesn't do it every day. He has 50-50. The kids go 50-50.
I don't know. I'd have somebody like a caretaker help me out.
I think he'd do it every day if he could.
Who?
I would do it every day.
Really?
Yeah, so he is that type that really would just do it every day.
A dream would be me hitting the lotto, not having to work, and just spending every single day with my kids.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's totally me too, though.
Really?
Fuck yeah. My kid is the coolest person in the whole wide world. I'd rather be with him than anybody else.
Oh my God. I mean, I love my kids. I love them a lot. But I can't see.
Have your kids ever gotten you through a dark time in your life?
No.
Okay, that's why.
But
have your kids gotten you through some dark times?
They haven't, in a sense that they've accepted me.
No, like have your kids been your saviors? Like actually been the thing that's like led you out of drowning?
No.
Okay, see, Liam has been that for me 100%.
Charlie?
And Charlie?
I've had to do it myself, and I've had my kids. But I was gonna get to something. There is something I've been learning, and kind of with talking to my best friend Mike, that there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing, but I definitely make sure that I still have a life, because my kids can't be my life forever. There's going to be a time where they go, and I had to, I can't be completely, I can't, there's going to be a time that they need to get out, and I'm going to have to be okay with me having my own life, so your kids can't be 100% of everything.
I had to learn that too. I think you had to teach me that sometimes.
The only way that I could do that is if there was no one else in the world that could take care of them. Wow. That's just too big of a commitment.
It was a huge commitment.
Shit. I mean, I put a diaper on my kids once.
Leo.
Wait, what do you mean a huge commitment? When you have kids, that is the commitment.
I didn't in my way of growing up, I didn't give my kids baths or I put the diaper on one fucking time.
Yeah, see, that's crazy because
for me to do that every single day, that's like doing yard work.
No, I don't think what Leo's saying is crazy, because when you hear about people having like 52 kids, I'm like, or having a kid and then never being in the kid's life, you obviously know that people don't get the commitment.
But I was really in my kid's life.
Yeah, you were.
I'm just talking about doing all that little stuff like brushing their hair, getting their teeth, bathe, and all that little stuff.
It's a lot.
Fuck. There would have been a murder.
I even tell Liam sometimes I can't be you and me, because you have to watch them brush their teeth, watch them get dressed, make sure they put their underwear on. You're basically living their lives with them, and then you have to live your own. So you have to make them grow up and do their own stuff.
But I think I grew up in a time where it's just like my Tina too, but my first wife, she didn't work. And I'm not saying that the work that she did wasn't the harder work, because I think it was.
Yeah.
I think women's work is way harder.
No.
Nope. I think so.
No. I'm so tired of acting. Let's stop. I'm gonna get hate for
You
this,
hit a
but I'm just
freaking
gonna be
nerve
honest.
right now.
Say a complete sentence,
I
Charlie.
know. Breathe for a minute. Woosah.
I know.
Well
Well,
done.
it's because I'm like, I shouldn't say this because it's socially, people don't like saying
Fuck
this.
that.
Yeah, it's okay. Just do it.
Being a stay at home
I guess the universe doesn't want him to share.
parent is not fucking hard. That is my dream.
Charlie, say that again, would you please?
You were frozen. Did you know you were frozen?
Yeah, I was going, and then you guys are all, oh, the universe don't want him to say it. I was like, fucking bullshit.
Go ahead. No.
And I sat down like
Charlie,
this, like,
Charlie, calm down. Pick up. Do it again.
okay, so what I was, no, I'm just saying that's bullshit. It's bullshit.
What?
I wish I could stay home and not work. That is not a hard,
Oh,
I don't know why
God.
okay, this is where it comes to. When celebrities, let's say that I was a celebrity, I'm married to Cara, we get divorced. And I'm a big celebrity, big director. So
Wait,
we get
am I a
divorced and
celebrity
she
too?
wants, nope, you're a stay-at-home mom.
Okay, stay at home, normal person.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we get divorced, and all of a sudden, every website's gonna be like, "Oh, Kara's getting $500 million in a divorce," and everyone's like, that girl deserve it. I'm like, for sucking dick? No, she don't deserve it. And they're like, bro, they were watching the kids. Okay, give the bitch $1 million, not 500 million. Why? And they're all, dude, that's a job. And I'm like, no, it is not. No, it is not. That is not a job. Yes, one is getting to do more of their job and one didn't that whole time. But let's not overdo it and fucking say that it's worth fucking half of what the guy got for busting his ass every day because she or he, maybe the guy's staying at home. This is the same situation too. If Cara was a professional singer and I was the one staying at home with the kids, I wouldn't think that I should get $500 million because of her talent. That's not how it should go.
She invested all that time with you.
Bull fucking shit.
No,
I invested that
they're not
time.
getting that money because of the children. They're getting that money because of the marriage, right? Because if
It's
you're
the way
married
the
for
laws
more
are
than
written.
10 years,
Fucking law.
I know, Charlie.
It's the fucking
the
law, Charlie.
That if you've been married for over 10 years, you guys become one, and what you guys have,
You knew that going into it.
It's
or
fucking
you do a
stupid.
prenup.
It is-
Leo, so if you and Cara were married 10 years and it was in your bodybuilding days, she busted her ass working out all those times with you? No, it's fucking stupid. That's not fair, and that's not how it should
No,
go.
it's not fair.
It's not fair, and it is stupid, but it's
that's
just
the
the
law.
law.
It's
I don't give a
not
fuck.
fair.
I
don't
just-
think that-
It
I don't
has
think.
nothing to do with the children, is the point I'm trying to make.
I don't think that changes.
Do
the
you
fact
get
that-
more with the kids, though? You
I
get
don't
more.
think that changes the
Mm.
fact that what you guys do, as mothers.
Wow, I'm really shocked that he's on this end and you're on that.
But
Normally, Leo's like,
I am shocked because I do think. I mean, I've tried to put myself in that spot. No fucking way.
But see, I
No
think that's
fucking
because
way.
you keep on saying that's just too much. Like for someone like me, I'm like, it's not too much. That would be fucking
yeah, that
cake.
is the difference.
That would be fucking a fucking dream. I'd rather have if God came down right now and was like, I could let you make 5 movies with a studio, or I could just give you 5 million and you could just never work again and just spend every day with your kids. I would rather pick the kid thing than my biggest dreams. Personally, I'd rather
What
just
would
be
you
home
do
with
with
my
500
kids.
million if you're gonna be with your kid all the time? You don't need that kind of money.
I wouldn't have to go to work.
Travel.
You know what? $1 million.
Why do you have to
Let's
have
go.
so much
Let's go
money?
lower. Let's go lower. Let's say $1 million. So that means I could, until they get out of high school, I could stay at home every day. I would take that.
Oh
Then going to the movie studios and potentially making
I would
$1 billion.
No, I would too, because you think about it, your kids only have one life to live. They're gonna grow up, and you're gonna
I
miss
can
all that
assure
time.
you, I agree with that. But I lived a very full life with my kids, doing the shit with them that I really love doing.
I think what Leo was really just trying to say is that he thinks that women work very hard to take care of the children.
I do too.
And their man
That job
Right?
is way harder.
is way harder than what you think working men do.
Yeah, way harder.
The woman taking care of the man, the house,
That like
the finances,
original-
and the children.
what we were talking about was that my wife was a
Oh my,
wife.
the finances. Every time I hear that, like,
She's a stay-at-home
talking-
wife.
I have to do all the
Telling.
finances. I'm like,
I
it's
mean-
all online now. It's all online. All you do is fucking put your credit card in your phone. Come on.
It's the whole picture he's trying to paint for you here.
Big picture, Charlie.
Also, taking
because I think
care of
it's
the
really- I
husband,
think
he's
it's-
also saying.
I think it's really insulting when you say that a woman
Oh, fuck you, Leo.
that a woman's job being a house, taking care of the household, it's demeaning to them. That's a hard fucking thing to do.
Okay, here's my
It
thing.
can be hard, yes.
Here's my thing. Maybe it's because of who I am as a person. As in, one, if I'm with, let's say I have a girl that's a stay-at-home wife. This is how my life would be. One, our bills are going to be paid online. So we are not going to say anyone's taking care of the finances. It's on fucking line. Two, I would clean up after myself and I clean up after my kids. So they're not cleaning up after anyone but their goddamn self, which is like a normal human thing. And then you're not going to work. And when I get home from work, I'm going to definitely be spending my time with the kids. So, bitch, what the fuck are you fucking doing?
Yeah,
They're just not going to
I wouldn't
work.
be doing that much.
That's not the way it works.
Because
in my
some
house,
men,
in my setup.
okay, no, he's
And then
kind
she's
of
like,
right.
but I made dinner. I'm like, bitch, I don't want dinner. I'm going to get us fast food. So you're not cooking either. You're
That's
not doing
different.
shit.
That's different.
That I think it is slightly different because hearing the way that he's saying it,
You would
does
have
sound
nothing to
hard
do.
as somebody who is like picking up after the husband,
I
washing his
agree.
clothes and folding his clothes, and
But maybe I should add to this conversation that with me, I don't cook. I mean, all I do is fucking toss clothes in the basket. I don't wash. I don't dry.
okay, so
I take the fucking trash out. And I have a fucking issue with that.
but you do nothing else. You are very spoiled, is what you're saying.
That's the way.
Your
that's what I'm saying.
woman
I don't-
takes good care of you.
Yeah. Now, here's what my mindset is. If you work and I work, then I think that we should share the responsibilities.
Yes.
You know, if you're going out to work at a regular, let's just call it a regular job, we both come home, we should both be a part of that.
Yeah, of
That-
course.
But here's still my problem, because that's how I live. So I can never imagine it. It's hard for me when they're like, it must be so hard. But at the same time, I just told you guys, if it was me personally, I would do all those things. So the person at home ain't doing fucking shit. But let's say that someone is in this situation. If someone's going to work, 90% of humans will never have the job they want to do. I think all three of us I think we would all say we have dream jobs. We're very lucky. 90% of the world will not have dream jobs. They will do something they absolutely hate. So 90% of those couples, somebody's going to work hating their fucking life. So whoever is staying at home still has it fucking lucky. So I don't want to fucking hear it.
Well,
I never want to fucking hear
fair
it if
point.
you're staying at home. If you're with someone as great as me, or if you're with somebody
Oh
that
my
has a
God.
job they fucking hate, I don't want to hear it because you're fucking lucky. Period. I'm done. We out.
I think you had a good point, Charlie.
Yeah. Good point.
That's how
Are we
I look
out?
at it.
I think we
Are we
can-
out?
Yeah.
Are we out?
Let's
out?
leave it on that note.
Drop the mic.
I think his blood pressure is too high.
Hey, look, before we go, Charlie, take a look at this.
My $500?
Take a look at this. Can you see it?
Uh-huh. But I can see it's a little boy in a cowboy hat.
Yeah. Is it clear here?
It's a little bit blurry. Is it you?
Yeah, it's me. I'm 4 years old right there with my dog, Smokey.
Look at little Leo. and
Huh?
Smokey.
Anyway. Okay, well, I guess we're out then, huh?
Yep, we out.
We have enough footage?
Yep. I'm going to be $500 richer in 6 months, too.
Okay, we'll see, Charlie. We'll see.